Hey guys, how you doing? This is Coldfury. I wanted to give you guys a quick update on my progress to level 40 heroes, as well as I thought it'd be a good time to kind of go over my base design, what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, and what kind of success I've been having with it. As far as the heroes go, as you can see, my queen is currently level 13. Mr. King is up here. He's also level 13. They're both going to 14. He'll be done here later on this afternoon. About 5 hours, more than enough dark elixir to immediately start him on his way to level 15, so that should not be a problem. Main thing on my base, you'll notice kind of the goofy ring style with the moat. I like to call it a double moat because of the 2 squares wide standpoint, and the thought process on this base. Obviously strong core with the Expos and Inferno Towers in there to protect everything. But the thing I discovered with the moat is that the AI of the different troops don't like crossing that gap. So if you get attacked with giants, giants, dragons, balloons, whatever that may be, they come in on one side or in one spot. They'll just go around the ring. They go around the outside. Even mass dragons will just stay within that. You might get 1 or 2 that'll wander into the middle, but they just kind of ignore it until the very end. And so then you get, they have to go through pretty much all of the defenses in order to get to the core. So that was kind of the philosophy. And then the other aspects of it, ring style base. With all the defenses kind of lining a circle on the outside, so that from an AI standpoint, if the giants or balloons, hogs, anything like that comes in, they hit the defenses and they just start running around the circle. And then in between all of the defenses in an anti-hog style, they've got spring traps, giant bombs. I've got my 2 double giant bomb traps. One on the top here and then one over on the right to catch the hogs. They're currently level 3, which put together 2 of them, they won't quite wipe out a level 5 hog, but as soon as I get them upgraded to level 4, which is very high on my priority, they'll one-shot, the pair of them will one-shot a group of level 5 hogs, so that'll make it a little bit more difficult for hogs. The absolute worst thing to do against this base, or really any ring style base, is to just send all of your hogs in one train into one spot, because then they just run around the circle, hit both giant bombs. If they somehow survive one group, it's just virtually impossible to get all the way around. And it's to the point that hogs it's almost humorous when I see somebody attack me with hogs. Other things I've got going on, you can see my upgrades are going well with the walls. The stronger lava walls in between each sector, with any types of giants, golems, anything like that. As they're going from the defenses, they hit these, and it's kind of humorous to sit and watch a golem working for a long time trying to get through these lava walls, and it's also challenging to get wall breakers in there to break those, so it makes for some frustration that you can just see on the attacker's standpoint from the base. Another important thing, the vast majority of my defenses, just town hall snipes. I'm a big fan of putting the town hall way out in the corner, surrounding it with decorations. I've got a Tesla up here, but he stays hidden for the most part. If anybody attacks, it's after the town hall goes down that he'll pop up, so it's not a hidden trap. I kind of hate those. So that's kind of the main gist of it. Obviously I've got some preemie defenses that are kind of Town Hall 9-ish level, or not even max Town Hall 9 level, but they're not. I'm still able to do fairly well defensively. Obviously the Inferno Towers help out quite a bit. And the only real difference, to give you an idea from a clan war standpoint, that's where the guy is. The obviously town hall in the middle, moving the 2 heroes into the center because they're awake in the clan war. Outside of the clan war, they're obviously perma sleeping, so there's no point in putting them in the middle, so I just throw a couple gold storages in there for just a little extra protection, make it a little harder to farm. So anyways, going through defense log, I, for whatever reason, just today, I've had 2 separate hog attacks, and I'll show you a replay on one of those to get a good chuckle. But overall, the majority of my attacks are just town hall snipe, town hall snipe, town hall snipe, on and on and on, and that's the majority. A couple barch attempts, obviously not much success. When I'm forgot to even grab the town hall, going down. Last weekend I did do a quick push up into masters just for fun. Had a part of it I wanted to see how my defense would do, and as you can see, didn't really worry about any dark elixir. Nobody touched it, which is really my primary concern. Obviously I care about my other resources, but dark elixir is the big one that I want to preserve with the quests at level 40 heroes. Going down through the defense log, just town hall snipes, on and on and on, which, like I say, the vast majority of my attacks are all just town hall snipes. Going back to those 2 hog attacks earlier this morning, here's a replay of one of them. This guy didn't do too bad from a strategy standpoint. Did a good job luring the clan castle out. Took out a couple buildings. As you guys probably know, the secret Denny ring style base with hogs or any of those is to take out a section or break that ring, kind of what he's doing, knocking out a few defensive buildings there, and then send your troops in on another side so that a group of them will run straight into the center, so the center is the closest defensive building. And this guy kind of does that, but you'll see where he still has some troubles. So here, just standard lure in the clan castle, nothing too exciting there. And then he'll drop the hogs here in just a minute. The excitement, the drama. It's kind of interesting never having heroes on defense anymore, but as you can tell from the defense log, it's not too much of a big deal. So he drops the hogs in 2 groups. Check these guys out. Guess what's gonna happen? Uh-oh. Love that. He did, kind of like I mentioned, some of them survived because those 2 level 3s don't quite wipe out the hogs, but going through here, his other group that went into the center, he had a double spell fail there. Whoops, hate that. Didn't make it very far. He has a few stragglers going through here because we've got the spring traps, all the defenses that they have to get through that just cause frustration. And then of course, what's he gonna meet? Uh-oh. Goodbye. There go the rest of them. And so at most 2 to 3 sectors. This guy actually did really well in the sense that he got almost 2 full sectors or 3 full sectors of defenses, but usually with full hogs I'll get maybe 1 or 2 defensive zones or sectors, as I like to call them, that they'll knock out. Very rarely do they make it into the center to do anything, and even if the hogs get into the center to clear out the defenses, it's still really difficult for them to get their support troops in there to clean it out before time runs out. So I've had a lot of luck with this because I think it's one aspect of our quest to level 40 heroes is retention of our dark elixir. I know some of the guys on the forums are concerned about, anytime I get my dark elixir up above any significant amount, they're worried about it getting stolen. But I would say 9 out of every 10 attacks, if not more, I'm always showing max elixir, max dark elixir at 3,000 plus available, and nobody ever touches it. And I think a lot of that is attributed to having a good base design. My defenses, obviously I'm Town Hall 10, the Inferno Towers help, but really my defenses aren't anything special. We're talking, a little above Town Hall 8 max on some of these things. Little gold cannons, stuff like that. So it's not that difficult to protect your dark elixir with a good base design. And not saying this is the best by any means, just what I've kind of found that works really well, and that to me the isolation of that double moat and helps a lot. And I always think of, as an attacker, when I see a base that has that moat design, I always skip it because I know that the AI is going to have a tendency to want to go around the ring instead of into the middle. Now you certainly can push into the middle with the right troops and the right technique, but the good news is most people that attack out there don't know how to attack properly and don't use the right technique. So you get a lot of fun video replays of the hogs getting slaughtered and the giant moms and stuff like that. So kind of enjoyable. As I mentioned, nothing too special here. Just wanted to give a quick update on the hero progression, as well as I figured it'd be a good time to kind of talk about my base, what I'm doing from a defensive standpoint, and why I'm doing it. Have a great day, guys, and good farming. Thanks.